So welcome to our InDesign tutorial. Today we're going to be learning how to modify graphic frames to make logos. So we're going to have to open up InDesign. And we're going to make a new document. So we're going to click on File, New, and Document. Preferences here are fine, so we're just going to click OK. And here's our new document in InDesign. We got to open up our graphic that we're going to modify, so we're going to click on File and we're going to go to Place, and we're going to click on the NAMI logo. If you are using a Windows computer, make sure for the file type we're going to click on All Files to be able to for the image to come up. So we're going to click on the logo and we're going to click on Open, and now this is our image. And we can just click anywhere you want to in the document, and it's going to place it in there. It is what you would call a graphic frame. Anytime any text, images are brought in InDesign, they use what is called a frame, which is essential to organizing your data on InDesign. Next thing we're going to do is make this a little bit smaller. To be able to resize your frame, you need to click on the free transform tool. And this will change the size of your image. So next thing we're going to do in InDesign is learn how to crop an image. All you would need to do is click on your selection tool and click on the handlebar on either side of the image. So we're going to start from here. And we're just going to bring our image . We're going to crop out the image just so this ball is showing. There's a few things you can actually do to the frames, like change the stroke and color size of your frames. So here, like, we can choose the type that we want to use. To make it look a little interesting, we can use the slash, and then we're going to change the weight. So now that we have learned how to crop and change preferences on your borders, we're going to learn how to type along a path. Okay, so now I'm going to zoom in so we can go a little bit closer to learn how to use the type tool. First thing I'm going to do is give us a little bit more room by using the selection tool and kind of just adjusting the frame a little bit so we can have the circle like this. So next thing we're going to do is type on a path. So the first thing we got to do is make our path. So we're going to click on the shape tool. Right now I have an ellipsis. The default is usually a square. Use the circle. We're going to click on the shape tool, hold your mouse down and click on the ellipsis. From here we can hold shift and adjust our circle to fit around. Okay, so now that we got our path drawn, we can change some of the options of how it appears. So we can go to stroke and change the type and then change how the appearance. I'm just going to go with the way we can draw along a path is to click on the type tool and hold down, and what you're going to do is click on type on the path. So now that we have our type tool, you can see The way to type on a path is you gotta click on the desired path you want to type on, which is going to be around here in this circle, and you're going to see a plus sign. Once you see the plus sign, you can click on the path. So we're going to type in what NAMI stands for, which is National Alliance of Mental Illness. So obviously this is really small, so we can change the settings of our text. We can change the font size, make it a little bit bigger. All the font options are going to be in this corner. And then we can change the font. We're going to try Helvetica. So now that is our text along the path. So obviously this looks kind of funky. If we wanted to center it, we can click on the selection tool and we can rotate. So now we got the text where we want it to. We can still modify it by highlighting it. We can go to our swatches panel and we can choose a different color for the font. So now that we have our image, the final thing that we have to do so we can have it as a logo that we can move around is click on your selection tool. You're going to click outside of the logo that we just created. When I'm using Mac, I believe it's Command G, but if you're using Windows, Control G. So now what has happened is all the items in the frame are grouped together and it's a new image. We can do different things like resize it. Also remember to save your new image. And that is how you can use graphic frames to make a logo inside InDesign. Thank you.